What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be ranking our best or top or newest Galaxy Opals in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM on a tier list. Now, if there is anybody I leave off, leave a comment and answer each other. Like, I'm going to try to answer at least some of the comments, but I'm sure I'll get a lot. I've got like 60 people on this list. And again, I tried to include like the best from new, from old, and then all of like the recent season 7 cards, the NBA playoff cards. But again, if I left anybody off the list, I do apologize. If you are new to the channel, man, please smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support. Galaxy Opal LeBron. Now, I want you guys to look at everybody you see right now and think to yourself, how many of those cards are better than Galaxy Opal LeBron? Just think in your mind. Because I'm putting LeBron James at B tier. I think he is an above average Galaxy Opal still to this day. Obviously, his release. Now, you know what? I'm putting him at A tier. Like, I get it, right? LeBron's release is on normal. I get it, right? But the card is still absolutely incredible. He's got near max stats, near max badges, good animation. LeBron James is A tier to me, and I don't care who needs to hear it. Giannis Antetokounmpo is A tier as well. I know his 3-ball is only a 73. I know the release is only on normal, but I really do like what Giannis provides as far as an overall Opal in this game right now. Very similar to LeBron James, at where if I look, I don't see that many people better than Giannis. Wilt Chamberlain, I'm going to go B tier with Wilt. The problem with Wilt at this stage is he just has such a low 3-ball with a very mediocre release that it's tough to be that high on Wilt. I do think B tier is a very fair tier for Mr. Wilt Chamberlain. Yao Ming up next. I still like Yao. I'm going to throw him at A tier as well. Don't think he's, S tier. Probably, right? We'll get to that in a second. But I've got him at A tier right now. Victor Wembanyama, S tier. One of your best centers still to this day in the entire game. Sees the speed goes to go to that 85. So overall, really solid card. The only thing I wish for Wemby is he played more like a center. I feel like he plays pretty weak sometimes, and that definitely does bug me at times. And again, he's still a really good card. I'm not hating on him as far as an overall card. I'm just saying sometimes he does ultimately play pretty weak. J-Rich at this stage, D tier. J-Rich still is going to give you a lot of offense. It's just at 6'6", the defense is a massive problem at this stage with his defensive stats and animations. Rudy G up next. I'm going to go B tier. Yes, I like LeBron and Giannis over Rudy. Rudy's not bad, but he's fine. B tier I think is the right tier. Going to knock down shots, play fine defense. If you've got him higher than B tier, I'm sorry, it's fine, but I just personally don't agree. Vlade Divac up next. I think I've got to go B tier. Going to shoot the ball well, plays fine defense. To be honest, I think Vlade is a more complete card than Wilt. Call me crazy, but I genuinely do. And I think for the average player, you're going to have more success with Vlade than Wilt Chamberlain. Now, yes, for comp players, Wilt is, still obviously usable, still good. Just don't think for the average player he's good. Gobert, I love Gobert, but I think he's C tier. I think is Vlade better? Maybe I'm going to keep them all at B tier because I don't know. I think Vlade is going to be more complete just because of his ability to shoot the ball. But I still like Gobert and Wilt enough to keep them at B tier. OG Anunoby, I think B tier is right. If you want to argue A tier, look, I don't want to argue against you. I know there's a lot of people out there that probably do like OG Anunoby. I'm going to keep him at that B tier. Kyle Korver up next. I mean, I don't know, man. I think for Korver, he's fine. C tier though, like I know like for offline modes and stuff he's going to shoot the ball well, but I don't think he's better than OG Anunoby. I'm going C tier for Kyle Korver. Alex Caruso up next. I still really like Caruso. And it just comes down to how many guys on this list are going to be better point guards. We do have some. I'm going to leave Caruso at B tier for now, but there is room for movement. Ricky Davis, I think B tier is the right spot for Ricky D too. He's going to move. He's going to play solid enough defense. He's fine. Gerald Wallace, here's where things get tough. I want to go B tier with Gerald Wallace too. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody, but it's just tough because I've got so many people at this B tier. Tyler Hansbrough, B tier, I'm sorry. Shane Battier is going A tier. Shane Battier is better than the cards that I've talked about this far. And again, it's not necessarily by much, but I do think the card is slightly better and deserving to be talked about at a higher tier. And again, it's not by a whole ton, it's just by a slight margin, but Shane Battier is going to play great defense, knock down shots. He's better than OG Anunoby. Carlos Boozer is fine as well, and I just don't think you can separate any of those guys. Jonathan Isaac, I want to go A tier with Jonathan Isaac, but if I go A tier with Jonathan Isaac, I'm going to have to move Giannis up or down. Some people don't like Jonathan Isaac that much. What I would say is this. He's long, he's lengthy, he's going to knock down shots. I got to go B tier. B tier is the right spot for Isaac. Joakim Noah, honestly, at this stage, I think C tier. And people are going to argue, think he should be higher. But if Wilton Gobert at C tier, that's where Joakim Noah is going. Jarrett Culver, I don't get why people disrespect Jarrett Culver. The card is really solid. He's got a great release. He's going to offensively be really solid. I'm going B tier with Culver. The card can play. Bronny James stinks. D tier. Close to F tier. Dino Raja, I'm going to go A tier. I think when you're looking at complete power forwards in the game, give me Dino over Vlade. Give me Dino over Gobert. Give me Dino over Wilt Chamberlain. Even for my no money spent, they're different cards, right? Way different cards because Dino's going to, be a more complete card, whereas Wilt and Gobert are going to be better defensively. But I think for me, Dino is an A-tier caliber option. Anton Jameson, haven't used the card a ton. I really don't know. I'm just going to throw him at B tier. Devin Vassell, I don't care how many people tell me I'm wrong on Devin Vassell. He's undersized. Yes, I know movement-wise he's going to be fine. But you cannot sit up there and tell me he's better than Kyle Korver. You can't. Nick Young up next. I'm going A tier with Nick Young. I think he's better than... No, he's not A tier. That's gassing it, right? Like, that's no, it's not. He's 6'7". I think he is better than Jarrett Culver just because he is taller, right? And so I think that's a fair tier for Nick Young is in that A tier. I think that's fair. Danilo Gallinari up next. He's not very good, D tier. And I'm sorry for Gallo. He's really not that bad, but he's not great. Roy Hibbert, I'm going to go A tier. And I know people aren't going to like it, but Roy Hibbert's good on this game. 7'2". Defensively a beast. He's A tier for sure. Roy Hibbert's an absolute stud. Drew Holiday, really solid. Point guard option. I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw Caruso at A tier, leave Drew at B tier. I haven't used Drew Holiday a whole ton, but Alex Caruso is probably my favorite, opal point guard. Not the best, but my favorite. JaVale McGee, I'm going to go B tier. Really solid option. I just don't think he's quite as good as Dino. Now, again, I think that's up for interpretation, up for debate, but that's just kind of my personal opinion. Miles Turner, A tier. Again, right up there with Dino Raja. Honestly, you could argue S tier, but I think A tier is right. Miles Turner, really solid. Big man, can knock down shots, can play good defense. A tier for Miles Turner. Trevor Booker, interesting card. People gas Trevor Booker. I don't really see it with the card personally. I think he's fine. All right, this card actually is pretty solid. I think the reason I don't gas Trevor Booker really lies with the fact that, guess what? He came out in a set that I just, the flash set just nobody really cares about. Trevor Booker is good. He has to go A tier, but I just, for me, it's just I don't know. It's hard to hype him up. Kuminga, C tier, honestly D tier. I tried using Kuminga to grind challenges and stuff. The card stinks. Walker Kessler, extremely good, A tier. There's no arguing that Walker Kessler is not a good card. He is absolutely A tier. Roberson, not very good, D tier. Zubac, not great, but I do think he's B tier. I think he's a step above Wilt and Rudy Gobert at this stage just because of the three ball is higher. Zoo, not ideal though, B tier. Tari Eason is great on this game. And I'm not going to sit there and listen to people not hype him up. He is A tier for sure. Going to knock down shots. Going to play great defense. Tari Eason's good. And again, there's certain people out there that don't like to gas him. That's fine. I'll gas Tari Eason. James Jones, really solid option. I'm trying to think for James Jones where I want to go. A tier probably is where I have to go. I mean, the card's good. He's going to knock down shots, play good defense. A tier for James Jones. Andre Drummond, A tier as well. And again, I'm not trying to sit here and hype up too many people. That's why Wemby's the only card at S tier. But I feel like I've got a lot of A tier and B tier options. Koulibaly, I don't care. A lot of people don't hype up Koulibaly. He's still really good. I think he's better than Ricky Davis. I'm going A tier with Koulibaly. I don't care. People aren't going to gas him up. I don't care. The card's going to play great defense. He's going to knock down shots. To me, he is A tier. Najee Marshall, just fine. C tier. If I'm too low on Najee, that's fine. I don't really care. Denny up next, S tier. Again, there's not going to be a whole ton of cards at S tier, but Denny is one that absolutely deserves it. Here's the thing with Denny, guys. He's going to play great defense. He's going to knock down shots. He's going to be absolutely ideal at that point guard position. 6'9". I feel like for Denny, it took me at least a while to figure out that release, the release timing, exactly what it is. But I do think S tier is the right tier for where Denny does deserve. Paul Millsap up next. Millsap's fine. I think the thing with Millsap, though, is it's yeah, he's out of position. And this might sound bad, but he's only 6'8", right? And so it's yeah, you're out of position. You're really good stat-wise, but you still only got the normal leaner. Your size-ups aren't that great. Your movement's not that great. I guess I'll go A tier. But I don't love Paul Millsap. Bazelis up next. This one's tough. I gotta go S tier though. I got to. I think he deserves S2, but S tier. And even if Bazelis isn't S tier, I apologize. But I love Bazelis. And so my personal bias is gonna get in the way here. I love Bazelis. Nobody can ever, sit up here and tell me Bazelis can't play. Bazelis isn't good. I absolutely love Bazelis in my team. Next up, we're seeing a lot of more S tier cards. Andrew Bogut. This one's tough for me. I've got to go S tier, but I want you guys to know I like Denny more than Bogut. I don't have a choice. He is an S tier option. I mean, there really is no if, ands, or buts about it. But I do want you guys to know and realize, like, if you want to run a different card over Andrew Bogut, it's fine with me. I'm not going to be the one to sit there and argue against you. I'm not. I think, I think it's close. I think you can obviously have that opinion. To me, though, I do think Bogut is the right option up there at S tier. John Starks up next. A fine point guard. I'm going to go B tier. I don't think he's quite as good as... No, honestly, I do. I'm going to go A tier. I think John Starks is fine for a Galaxy Opal. I think he's fine, right? Has a Pro 2 leaner, release him very quick. I'm going to go A tier. I think he's fine. Lou Dort at point guard, I don't love. C tier, he's fine, but I don't love him. Jamal Murray, D tier, I don't love him. Jaden McDaniels is good, right? And so I am going to put Jaden McDaniels at A tier right there with Trevor Booker. But at the end of the day, people want to gas Jaden McDaniels way too much. Yes, he's good. Is he better than Opal Giannis? No. I think somebody ranked him. I honestly think Carlo ranked him over like Dark Matter Giannis. Like, no, never. A tier, though, for the card. Moses Moody, D tier. The card's not good whatsoever. Ty Jerome, he's actually pretty decent. I'm going to go B tier. People gas Ty Jerome. Honestly, I'm going to go A tier with Ty Jerome. I think he's good. If you look at Ty Jerome's SIGs, if you look at his movement, Ty Jerome is actually a really solid card in the game right now. Aaron Nesmith up next. Card's not great. D tier. Derek White, solid release. Just undersized. At this stage, C tier. Evan Turner up next is really good. Really good. I'm going to do something, though. Because I don't like the fact, and again, I like Drew Holiday. I don't hate him. But I don't like the fact that John Starks and Ty Jerome were on the same tier as Evan Turner. I do like Caruso a ton, so he's staying at A tier. But I think I like this a little bit more. Evan Turner is going to be really good. Going to knock down shots. Going to play great defense. Evan Turner is a tier, in my opinion. Kyle Lowry, good release, so you'll go D tier. Not the worst. Jerome Kersey did get an updated release. I think I've got to go A tier with the card. I've not used Jerome Kersey, so I'm basing it just on his 2K DB type card. But he looks really solid. I think I've got to go in that A tier. Al Harrington, another really solid option for you guys at the small forward position. Definitely deserving of A tier. Steven Adams, last, certainly not least, D tier. The card is really not good in my team. I'm going to delete F tier because I don't think there's anybody bad enough really to put there. But that is going to wrap it up for our Galaxy Opal tier list today. I need to know your guys' thoughts on it down below in the comments. Who was I too high on? Who was I too low on? Who did I ultimately leave off the list that should have been on here? Let me know. The last thing I am going to do is I'm going to move Galaxy Opal Yao to S tier. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.